I'm gonna get one. Let's bring up our first comedian. Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Diana Hong, everybody.
Thank you guys for coming out. This is a nice turnout. Give it up for Mike and his birthday. Shit. Birthdays are fun. Any other birthdays here? Yeah, happy birthday. Sorry, I'm not a birthday fan, so that's next thing I'm gonna go with that. I guess I should clarify something. Just put it out there. So yes, my eyes are open, and no, I'm not high. So I thought I should like clear that up because every time I take pictures, the person taking the picture always like asks me if I want to retake the picture because my eyes are closed, and I'm like, no, asshole, I was just smiling. So if I look pissed off, I'm not. I'm just trying to expand my peripheral, and it doesn't help that I have a natural frown. That means like I was born looking this pissed off at the world. And so my friends, like, they always encourage me to like smoke. They're like, you should enjoy life, because I always look mad. And they're like, go smoke weed, right? Because that makes. Do people smoke here? Yeah, everyone's okay. So you guys will catch on to this. I personally don't smoke though, because it's like it's not by choice. It's just that I can't afford the weed and the munchies. So I just decided to opt for the munchies. But I will say this is one thing I've noticed about people that smoke. They say the smartest, dumbest shit. I have one of my friends, she's from Oakland, like Hood, Oakland, right? And she calls me up one night and is like, yo, fool, I just had an epiphany. And that's when I knew she was high, because only when you're high will you use SAT words, right? So I was like, all right, what's up? And she's like, I just figured out what the best drive-by car will be. Like, what's that? A black Prius with tinted windows. That should be so quiet no one will hear it. And I was like, I got hella excited too. I'm like, that's brilliant. Like, I was high. I'm like, that's so smart. Here's the thing. How many Priuses are going to be in the hood? Like, you're just asking to get caught at that point. Like I said, like I'm like well aware that I don't look like the most approachable person because I look so angry. So that's why it always wears me out when I get hit on at a bar by a guy, because I know it's for one or two reasons. Right? One, he's a pedophile. I know I barely look legal. Right? I still have Costco sample ladies asking me if I have my parents' permission to try something. Or two, he has yellow fever. And I'm not trying to play Asian housewife like, ew, thank you. Yeah, homie, don't play that shit. So either way, his little pony won't be saying hello to my kitty. Unless he's rich, then he can say hey to my grumpy cat. Not above that at all. Actually, that's never gonna happen because I'm gay. Thank you. Call me. And but the thing is, like, I try to make it obvious. Like, I'm wearing my keys. It's like our mating call. I mean, I got hella shit on there. Like, I'm trying to be loud. I'm single. So, like, I didn't realize, like, how gay I actually looked until I went with 3 of my other female-friendly friends to this fair, and they had a free STD testing booth, right? And so, you get tested, and they give you a little goodie bag. And so, in my friend's goodie bag, they got lube and condoms, right? In mine, I got lube, dental dam, pleasure, keys to a Subaru. Like, I guess she was like, here, let's be real and give you protection you're actually going to use. Do you guys know what I didn't know what dental dam was until I got it. Do you guys know what it is? Yes? Okay, for those that look confused, this is basically an oversized Listerine strip that you put over your, what's another more family-friendly word for vagina? I'm sorry, what? What'd you say? I heard something over here. Coochie. So you call your Pikachu a coochie. Is that where we're going with it? Okay. So basically what you do is you unfold it like a napkin, you put it over your coochie, and it's supposed to prevent you from getting STDs by completely ruining sexy time. Know that from experience. It's a complete cock rock. Not against safe sex, it's fucking napkin. Like, what are you gonna do with that shit? Coming out has like been a whole process for me. When I first came out, people would always ask me, like, because I guess there's categories that I have to like label myself on top of that. So there's femme and butch, right? As a lesbian, there's femme and butch. Are you guys familiar with this? Femme is very feminine, female, you can't really tell, I guess. Butch is basically you're a boy. I don't know the nice way of saying that. So for me, like, dating's rough because, they want one or the other, right? So femmes are like, you're not butch enough. Butches are like, you're not femme enough. So what are you? I'm just lazy. I like to keep the bar low. I like to keep, the standards low because then I feel like, because I can improve this. I know how to do that. Put on a dress, put on some glitter. It's easy. But like the thing is like I try to if you don't do it often, people appreciate it more. Kind of like the McRib. Shit's not even that good, but it's limited time, so everyone fucking loves it. And then I had to come out to my parents. I came out to my friends, and then I come out to my parents. And to give you a little background, my parents are very traditional Korean. So to them, the idea of gay people is like. They think gay people are unicorns. Like they're these mythical creatures that everyone keeps talking about but don't actually exist. And so the idea of having a gay child to them is like eating rice with a fork. So it came for everyone else's family, just not ours. And to give them a little credit though, when I came out, my mom was like, this is probably better because girls are cleaner and you can't accidentally get pregnant. All right, thanks for assuming I'm a slut. And giving me your approval, but like honestly, if I had the game, I totally be a slut. Like sex is fun, right? Like we can agree on that. But the thing is, I have no game, like none. I was walking around Midtown the other night, and this girl stops me and is like, "You're really pretty." My response, "Well, it's dark," and I just walked away because I was so overwhelmed with flattery. I didn't know how to respond, right? And it didn't bother me. She was homeless. I'll take whatever I can get. Because like, I'm an only child. I didn't really know how to socialize till I went to college, and so I don't really know how to talk to people. So growing up, comic books were my shit. I loved comic books. X-Men was my favorite, and I used to run around the house taping chopsticks in my hand, pretending I was Wolverine. And so I was obsessed with this idea of getting superpowers. Like I thought that would be the coolest thing ever, which is why the day after my 21st birthday was the best day of my life, because I realized I have a superpower. Some of you guys call it blacking out. I call it teleporting. Because let's say start at point A, like we're here tonight, last unlimited, we'll start here. 8 to 10 drinks later, I end up at point B, my bed. No recollection of how I got there. And sometimes if I'm really good, I can end up in someone else's. Unfortunately, alcohol does not give me better pickup lines, so that's where that is. I'm a little rusty though, because I got out of my first relationship recently. Like I said, I'm single. So I'm 26 and. Like I said, socially awkward, so a little delayed, and I'm not really familiar, but so what happened was things were going great, we started arguing a lot, so we agreed that we should see other people. And by agreed, I mean she broke up with me over email. You guys are mean. Y'all laugh. Some of you guys looked at me like, oh, poor thing. Other ones just like, thank you. But it gets better, because she felt bad about it, right? So we hung out, and like I said, it was my first time being in love, first relationship, so obviously first breakup, so I'm not familiar with the etiquette, but are breakup presents a thing? Do people do that? So I dated the one crazy girl in Sacramento is what you're telling me. Well, she ended up giving me a hamster. It's like, here, since I can't love you, let me give you something that can. Any couples here? You guys, no one's on date, you guys are all single. Okay, so just a heads up, when you get in a relationship and you decide to break up, do breakup presents. They're fucking awesome. Because I got over her real quick. I was on OkCupid the next day trying to get a girlfriend. So I want an Xbox. I'm getting older. So I just actually turned 26 not too long ago, and I know that's young. Like I shouldn't be freaking out, but I'm starting to feel old. My body is like not. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life. There's a lot of drugs involved, And I actually had my first colonoscopy when I was 24. For you guys don't know that, that's for old people. And that's how I kind of like solidified the lesbian thing for me, because I woke up in the middle of the procedure and I looked at the doctor and I was like, this is why I can't be a gay man, and I fell back asleep. But like I'm like freaking out. Like my maternal clock is like going off like an alarm, right? I see all my friends are getting married, having babies, and it's getting so bad right now that I watch episodes of Modern Family and I just start crying. I'm just like, that looks like so much fun. I want that. But I know I'm not ready for a family or a child, because I'm definitely not mature enough. Because right now my biggest fear, and also the thing that makes me the most happy, is an ugly baby. The thing about it is like, so I was scanning Instagram and I saw a picture of my friend's baby. And I was like, oh my god, I did not know that was an option. So like, it's like Mother Nature put my maternal clock on snooze. You know, and you know a baby's ugly when Instagram filters can't even make that shit look cute, right? I was like, you got, put on snooze, you got 5 more years to stop being an asshole that judges babies. But so I started dating again, and I'm actually dating this 18-year-old. Okay, don't judge me. I waited till she was out of high school. She dropped out. And so the thing is, I didn't really think like age was a thing, right? I didn't know there was like, it's not a big deal to me. Until like one day we're in the car, we're talking, and I said something, and she looks at me and she's like, that was out of pocket. Like, or she said, that's what we would call out of pocket. I'm like, who the fuck is we? It's like my generation. So are you saying I'm too old to say out of pocket? It's like, well, when you put it that way, that sounds fucked up. I'm like, okay, am I too old to call you a bitch? So I have another hamster, guys. That's how that ended. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming out. Give it up for your girl, thank you.
Keep it going for Diana Hong, everybody. Did you get your alcohol yet? Oh, I see that it came. Some of you look like you're having fun. Let me just say, I was just stewing about me and the comments were bullshitting about this real quick in the back. If any of you take a picture of your food while you're in here and post it on Facebook, I will flip your fucking table. Just want to say that. I'm really getting tired of that shit. I see somebody post that. Oh, that really means you have nothing to say, and you're just trying to go, hey look, I know how to eat. Well, way to go, stupid. I know how to eat too. You know what I do to people? If you post a picture of food on your Facebook, and you're my friend, I will post right underneath it and comment under shit of me with a nice morning shit in the toilet. Nice picture of a nice fiber-ridden good shit. And then I'll title it Steak and Eggs. That's a steak and eggs. It all comes out the same. So I'm trying to be special. You guys ready for your next comedian? I'd just like to come out and rant sometimes. You guys gonna have fun? Come on, fucking A. Great, let's have fun. Let's bring on our next comedian. Good friend of mine. Please, put your hands together. Mr. Idris, everybody.